You upset that they didn't actually have a chance to say goodbye on the episode?
I'm beyond upset. I'm livid that NBC did not give us a chance to, and didn't let us know until the last second that they were canceling the show. And so is everyone involved in the show, and our fans are furious. I mean, that show could have gone on for infinity. I mean, it's so many possibilities. The show made money, but it didn't make enough money.
So is that what the deal is? It just came down to money? Money in the...
I believe that is really what it's all about. NBC has to pay $13 million an episode to ER. They spent a ton of money on Mad About You last year. They're really cutting corners, and I guess artistic merit is really not on their table.
Have you gotten a lot of letters since then, since the cancellation?
We've gotten a tremendous amount of mail, and the internet has been on fire about this, and some people have even written letters to the president about it. It's pretty amazing.
To the president?
Yeah.
President Clinton, not the president of the network.
President Clinton.
What do they think he's going to do?
I don't know. It just shows the depth of feeling. It was a teenager, a kid who was very upset about the show and wrote a very articulate letter saying that, Homicide's one of the few shows that doesn't glorify violence. And it was a very sober letter, and I was amazed. I thought it would be some nutcase writing to the president, but it was a very reasoned letter, and I was very proud of this kid. He was like 15 or something.
What about getting back to stand-up, doing more stand-up?
I think I will do that occasionally. That's always in my blood.
Is stand-up something you can do occasionally? You don't need to practice constantly to be really good at?
No, I think it helps to go on all the time. In my early days, I went on every night, literally for years, in nightclubs. It depends on who you are and how old you are and how much experience you have, and I think everybody's different, but it does help to go on as often as you can, but I don't have that luxury.
You've had the opportunity to play the president a couple of times.
Yes, I have.
Any interest in playing that for real someday?
And getting my head blown off? No,
yeah.
Thank you.
You think you'd be the kind of president
No.
who would get his head blown off?
No, they would just look up what I did in college, and I would lose every primary.
That's okay now, You can
well, I inhaled. I inhaled in the 60s. I have yet to exhale, actually.
Speaking of inhaling and exhaling, you were the warm-up comic for Saturday Night Live in the first season.
Yes.
What sort of strange things did you see doing that?
In those days, we were like the kids who had the store, or the key to the store, and we got to go on NBC and do this late-night show, and the adults weren't around, and as you might imagine, there was a lot of anarchy and fun and reckless behavior that none of us regret.